Hey howdy, hey partners, it's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm super excited because we have some brand new shoulder pads for my custom buzz. Let's get into it.
Reach for the sky!
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
Here's Ranger Customs Buzz. I really love him. He was modified by my friend, who now goes by a different name, Most Excellent Collectibles, but he used to be known as Ranger Customs. He did this awesome mod for my Buzz to make him look like Toy Story 3 Buzz, but the problem is he gave me some shoulder pads that were too thin. With time moving his arms, they broke off. I ended up putting some paint, but it actually looks pretty bad, so I needed help. So I put an Instagram story, and guess who helped? Hank the Tank. He made me some custom shoulder pads here. They're way more durable and high quality. So people on the internet told me to get like ornaments and spray them myself. Then I thought, I can't do this myself because you have to Dremel a hole, get it to fit in the socket and make it work just right. So my friend Hank the Tank, please follow him on Instagram. He sent this out for you partners and for my Buzz to check out his work. He does customize Buzz Lightyear for people. So if you're looking to customize your Buzz Lightyear, hit up Hank the Tank, DM him. You never know, maybe he can modify your Buzz or make some parts like this for your custom Buzz. He also made these parts, which look pretty complicated, but they're supposed to fit exactly how they should inside Buzz. So we're gonna open them up and see how these look. Step 1, take this off. Step 2, take out the 4 screws, but be very careful when you do that. This is the first time I ever do a mod like this on a signature or collection Buzz. Bear with me as I'm learning how to do this as we go. So as soon as I open up Buzz, be careful with the wires. I notice that his arm is attached with the wire that goes into his arm, and there's some more screw holes here. Luckily, the one we're replacing it with also has the screws pre-installed. So what we're going to do is take these screws to separate the compartment, and we need to release this arm to add the new joint, and then we're going to add our shoulder pads, of course. Goes into a circuit board plugged in right there. What I'm going to do is carefully pull this out of the circuit board here and disconnect this, put it back where you found it. The black connector spot right there, it's a black rectangle, that's where I disconnected it from, and now the wire is loose, and so we can work with the arm now. So now what I need to do here is unscrew this part, and we're going to get this threaded just like the other part was before we put that on. So let's see if this actually fits on Buzz's arm here. Let's put the new shoulder pad right there. And that looks like it's going to work just fine. And I like that already. It's just going to look better than my ugly paint job underneath. What I have to do is probably remove some of this paint because it might show underneath. But it seems to snap on pretty firmly, pretty well. So I do like that, and it's going to give it range of motion here with the custom joint there, actually. So that works pretty well. I think if I position it just right, might not have to take too much of that paint, but and that was really hard to do. I thought it was going to be a lot simpler, but once I got in there and tried to get it all back together, you have to line it up just right, otherwise it's not going to work. So I spent my time, as you saw. I make it look easy, but it really took like an hour or two off the camera to really get it right. But the shoulder pads look amazing. I'm so happy with this. Thanks again, Hank the Tank. You really outdid yourself here. It looks so great. It's just what I wanted. Way better than the paint job, you know. I noticed the electronics didn't work on mine except for the wingtips lit up. And that was interesting, but it doesn't talk anymore. So I might replace that with a Divine Child in the future, Movie Accurate voice box. For now, at least the lights work on the wings. And his laser light does work too, but no sound. But that's fine, it doesn't bother me. This toy was more for aesthetic anyways. I'm just glad that the shoulder pads look more like the movie now and function like the movie too, because as Buzz's arms go down to his sides, the shoulder pads also adjust to that joint, that custom joint. So it's a perfect combination. You know, you have a custom Dremel joint in the arm, and then you have the shoulder pad that also is Dremeled correctly, so that it allows for perfect arm movement on Buzz. And it looks really fantastic. It feels more like a premium toy. It baffles me that the toy company didn't just release that to begin with. It's not that hard to do. I mean, we obviously solved that problem with a 3D printer here, basically, in a custom paint job and some dremeling on the toy. It just looks miles better with Buzz's shoulder pads there on the sides. It only looks weird in certain angles when you lift up his arms there. The gap is there because of the Dremel, you know, gives him more range of motion so he can put his arms down to his sides. That's the only angle where it looks weird. Other than that, it looks just professional, and it feels professional too when you touch the shoulder pads. They feel like a premium toy. Now, it would be interesting to get like maybe a rubber version of this instead of hard plastic or 3D print, but I'm very happy with the aesthetic. I was going for a Toy Story 3 look anyways, and it's more for looks than function. But for now, you know, maybe in the future I could add Karate Chop, I can do crazier things. You never know. Well, partners, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun doing it. I'm just really happy. Don't forget to check out the links below to hit up Hank the Tank on Instagram. I'll pin that in the comment section below. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me in this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a child's plaything. Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.